Hi, I'm Dr. Umer Khan. I am done with my internal medicine residency, and over the years, I've helped numerous people match into their residency of choice. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the essential details of a residency personal statement. So what is the real purpose of a personal statement? The personal statement is used by residency program directors to find information that they cannot find from the candidate's grades or their CV, such as the candidate's character, their motivation, or some interesting details that would make them want to meet the candidate in person. The personal statement is a chance for candidates to actually highlight qualities and experiences that are particularly relevant to the specialty and the skills that they have. So it also gives them a chance to describe their professional aspirations and the philosophy or the experiences that motivate their career choices. Now, the personal statement is only one piece of the application package, and generally, it is not the first document that residency directors actually examine while selecting candidates for an interview. In other words, the statement might only rescue an application if it has other flaws, but it might certainly hurt an otherwise good application if it is not done properly. For example, if the personal statement is too generic, too general, or it is filled with spelling mistakes and grammatical issues. So keep in mind that you don't want to spend more time than it is worth, and then be safe. Don't be too obnoxious in your personal statement. I want you to be original, but I want you to make sure that you write it well, or you do try to write it in a story type manner. That basically means that make sure whatever you write down in your personal statement, it is the truth. So make sure that whatever you're putting down in there is accurate and you can talk eloquently about whatever you have mentioned in your personal statement. And of course, that goes for everything else that you upload or provide in ARAS. Make sure that everything is 100% correct. Now, what does a personal statement actually contain? Obviously, one of the main things that you have to clarify in your personal statement is what actually draws you to the specialty that you are applying to. Make sure your motivation sounds genuine and your view of the specialty is realistic. Let's say, for example, you don't want to be saying that you want to eventually be a cancer doctor because you will cure all types of cancers. We know that is a stretch, even in this day and age. So be realistic. Then, what skills or qualities do you bring that will make you succeed during residency and, of course, beyond? That could include, of course, clinical skills, your communication skills, experience of specific issues or different types of patient populations, your possible research skills, your leadership skills, any type of skill that is relevant to that residency experience. Then you can mention personal attributes that make you specially suited for that specialty, and that will help you succeed in that particular profession. So mention things that are relevant to the specialty that you're looking to apply to. Then what you have to mention is the long-term plans beyond the residency. What type of professional setting you like to work in the future. Then what you want to try to explain is, will you be a good fit for their team? And the only way they can actually tell is if you actually reveal enough of your interests, your qualities, and your aspirations to give them a bit of an idea of what kind of a person that you really are. Now, whatever you say, you are the best person in the world for a certain thing, that carries little weight unless you are able to convince them and provide some interesting examples. So give specific examples of experiences that inform this career choice of you and that demonstrates your skill. So keep that in mind. You have to show, not tell. And if possible, I would want you to choose experiences from your recent school or your clinical years compared to your experiences possibly back in high school or back in middle school, because they want to know about your experiences that have been relatively recent and more likely connected with the medical field. And of course, you can draw conclusions from these experiences that you're going to be describing. Show your ability to reflect on an experience with professional maturity and in a stoic manner. Also, try to make it personal. Talk about what you believe, what you like about the specialty, what actually interests you, what you find rewarding, and why. Avoid, of course, lecturing your reader on what the profession should be, because that person may be strongly, of course, they will be strongly connected with that profession. And if you want to add things like, I would change the profession to be like this, I think you should avoid certain things. And of course, if there is something really standing out that actually distinguishes you from other applicants, make sure you mention that and make sure you highlight that. And then of course, don't just repeat everything that is in your CV. Choose a few examples that make yourself interesting, something that is important to you and something that is relevant to the profession. For instance, highlight things that look to illustrate your interests in that specialty, ability to work hard, dedication to your patients, or anything else that shows you that you went beyond and above and beyond the basic requirements for your medical school or your clinical experiences that you've had so far. Now, how to start your personal statement. Some people look to provide a story, an anecdote that specifically rhymes with how you feel and why you want to be in this specialty. Others may look to start with a statement on their beliefs about helping mankind or anything related to your personal aspirations. And others may include some personal experiences, for example, something that happened to your family perhaps that actually led you towards medicine or that particular specialty. All of these things, it's up to you. Anything that resonates, anything that will connect with the reader, anything that is interesting and can get them hooked onto reading your personal statement further. Anyways, I hope this was helpful and provided you a rough idea about how you can approach with your own personal statement. Anyways, this is Dr. Khan. Let me know what you think. Any other tips that you have about writing personal statements, let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much. You need some more help looking to connect, then I will have links in the description. And you can probably find my 25 questions and answers, a PDF. Gives you the questions and the answers, and you can practice on your own. You need further help, you can check the link in the description as well. Possible sessions with small groups as well as possibly one-to-one. And if you want to become a member of my channel on YouTube, and we will be having live interview preparation sessions as well, consider becoming a member there as well. And of course, we'll chat over on Facebook as well. I will have all the links for all of my social handles in the description. Hopefully it helps. Thank you.